with Rick. It's cocktail hour time. And also, here is my bride, Darlene, just came in to the studio, but she left her water. And I wanted to show you my cool new t-shirt. Aren't I something? Yes. So hello. I sometimes I get a message request through Facebook. Now, nobody should feel hurt by this statement, but I'm not going to friend anybody on Facebook. I'm sorry. That's what rick.adr@aol.com is for. If you want to send me a message, you want to ask me a question, you want to let me know you got your merch, that's tremendous. Or if there's a problem with your merch, of course, it didn't arrive, whatever. So keep that in mind. I'm not going to friend you on Facebook. I'm sorry. Got new stuff out there, though. I was doing a bunch of social media posting today.
Have you said hi to everybody yet?
No, I haven't said any
Okay,
names.
let's do that first. You have Dr. Namal, Kimbra,
Brendan, Loopsy Oopsie, Descendant to the Absurd,
Janice,
Jimmy Rick, Valerie Brumbello,
Victoria
Shaylee,
Ludwig,
Big Daddy,
222, Shaylee, of course, I said Victoria,
Big Daddy,
Brendan, Loopsy Oopsie,
Alexander Wedlin.
Tessa, Alexander, oh, you just got him, you might be caught up.
We're caught up.
Christopher Grimm.
Christopher Grimm, I'm glad you got your shirt. How do you like your shirt? I hope you love your shirt. But let us know.
Urban Cat, Ryan is in here. I think we got everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh, you got my cup.
Yes, whatever. Rum and Coke instead of beer.
I'm just drinking water because I have more work to do later. Maria G, hello.
So I have lights on right now, but they're subtle. I don't think I look pink or orange right now. And I hope
I can't even tell they're orange.
See that? It's daytime, of course. As it gets darker later in the show, you'll notice the lights more.
Rick, you gotta listen to this.
Okay.
Victoria, just had a meeting with the professor at school, and she asked about my cocktail hour with Rick sticker on my laptop and the Kmart one too.
Well, I hope that professor does some research and comes aboard and joins Cocktail Hour with Rick to the hope of seeing Victoria's professor. Cheers, professor.
Oh, Jimmy Rick, I'm glad he's stable.
Unity Day. Who is it having?
Jimmy Rick.
Whose
grandfather got West Nile.
Oh my
But
gosh.
he is stable now.
Okay, well, that's one we forget about, the West Nile virus. That's not
Hey, so,
fun.
hello.
It's especially could cause
Christopher
terrible.
Ziegler likes your shirt.
Thank you very much. Cause terrible problems to pregnant mothers.
Valerie. Vanna, hi.
Vanna, nice to see you. Hello. And Soul.
Hey guys, don't forget to hit that like button.
Hit the like and hit it hard. And thank you, by the way, Chris, for the first donation of the night. Thank you, Christopher Grimm. So, yes, our prayers go out to your grandfather. So there's anybody you wish us to consider praying or sending good mojo or whatever way we think about things in the life that we have? Don't feel like you have to
But you're protecting him, Jimmy.
hesitate. Let us know. We'd like to be able to be ears, eyes, and send you some prayers. because that's what we are here.
We're a family.
We're a very good family, or dysfunctional family of people who are connected remotely, but we really care about each other. And we have a good time here on this show, and that is the bottom line. That's a pretty tough combination of other diseases.
Boston winds just
Wow.
had a friend come off a vent. He needs some good vibes.
Parkinson's. I'm sorry, Jimmy, Rick. There's a little baby that I've been praying for. What is her name? Couple deformities, heart problems.
Oh,
What the heck?
Is that Rick and Dolly and Serra?
Yeah!
Oh my goodness! I'm a huge fan. Y'all keep up the good work now.
Wait. I didn't see you before. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Easy Rider right there. Easy Rider. Wow. Thank you, Christopher Grimm. That was really sweet. What do you want me to do here? It's been a very interesting day. I learned I need to have one of my wisdom teeth removed.
Oh, Alex,
Ah.
you don't need to give anything. You lost your job. You need that. So please don't give
Yes,
anything.
and you're going to be much better off afterwards, because that infection that's here in your gums can lead to infection around your heart. It's known as a potential for that type of an infection to spread. So good, you're getting it taken care of. And you don't need it. You have enough other teeth. And if you only have 3 or 4, at least you can gnaw a little bit. And, if have any teeth left, you can always puree your food and drink it. So there's always a workaround. That's the point of my story.
That's right, Bourbon Cat. That's
Don't take it
Florida.
literally. I'm not saying that you're going to be eating puree one day. Okay? Don't freak out.
I can understand that, Brendan.
Okay, I said too much again. The nerves in your mouth are related to the cardiac health. Wow. That's why oral hygiene is important.
Rick, I think you might have missed Alexander.
Alexander? Where? I'm going up. Oh, I see it. There's a little window there. There he is. Alexander Wedlin. I said your name. Lost my job, but I still want to give something. Well, thank you, man, but don't ever feel like that you have to have any kind of an
Well, no.
obligation, especially when money's tight for you. I don't want to see you to give me any donations, but maybe you can see if anybody is in your area and you could maybe
Hey,
do
JK.
some, what do you call it?
That's a good excuse, Christopher Grimm.
Thank you. I'm trying to make a point with
I
this,
know.
and I'm trying to say network. Maybe you can find some people in your area and help you to network to find another job, okay? Hang in there, and thank you for the donation. It means a lot more when you have so little because of tight situations like this. So, thank you, man. But I hope you find a job that's even better soon. Okay, let me see this
There's
message.
a lot of opportunities out there.
I'm excited because I'll probably get to eat all the ice cream I want afterwards. Yes, Chris, that's the silver lining. Unless you're lactose intolerant, then it'll be like a trip to the emergency room for the stomach pump.
Patrick's in the room.
Patrick, hello.
Hey, Mike
Bourbon
D.
Cat is in, and it Madhouse. That means that Patrick's in the house.
Yeah. Defy Gravity 74. I said J-Tag. He's in the room now.
So the
Oh, that's great, Alexander. He went to a job fair today and had some offers.
well,
That's great.
yes. I went to those type of things. when I was searching for jobs at times. Hey, Bo, where are you going? Stay over here. He's chasing a lizard around the little palm tree we have.
No. I'm going to put you on your lead. Go.
He can't catch these things. And then the other day, I actually caught one and had it in my hand and put it up to his face, and he sniffed it a little, and he wasn't really interested. But as soon as I put it down and it started to move, then he was interested again. He just likes to chase them. Yes, thank you very much. You know where I got this? Walmart, right now. I guess it's kind of a seasonal adult. Diapers are right next to it. No, kidding me. Seriously, though. It's just happened to be there in the store. So I grabbed a couple that had a cool print.
They roll in magic.
I think the other one said Salt Life. I like that. Because we like to get into salt water. Thank you. I'm going to have to watch this one because it's going to shrink if it goes in a dryer. It has to drip dry and then
Right,
fluff. After it's dry, you can fluff it. Salt Life, yes.
Send you King 96 Jackson? I know I can't say.
Yes, it depends on whether it'll be a good
Hey,
shirt. If
Sherry.
it doesn't shrink too much. I ordered a shirt from up north, and I'm waiting for the guy to reply to confirm to send in the money by PayPal. Orion Sound Studios. I decided to get a 3X because I know what it's going to be. It's going to be really an XL, not a 2X. So I'm just doing that, and if it shrinks, I'll be great. It'll be fine. But if it's really a full 3X, I guess I'll be wearing it anyway. In the winter time, over top a sweatshirt. Yeah, I used to do the T for tall. It's not tall. It's for the circumference of my ballet.
No, we got the tall because you were a tucker, and a regular
Yes.
length shirt wasn't long enough for you to tuck.
Yes, but now I'm dangerously close to you seeing the bottom of my ugly belly from under the edge of the bottom of this
No, you
tucked
don't-
shirt.
You don't tuck anymore.
I'm
so
untucked,
glad.
but it's so short you might see my belly. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
All right, well, I don't want to have to gross anybody out. It's hard enough to get subscribers.
Yes, he is a tucker. He used to be. I'm so glad he got broken of that habit.
Yeah, I got tired of it. It's chafing. And you're always trying to stick it back in. It comes out anyway, so what the hell? Let it hang out.
Little Squash is in the room. She'll let you
Hi,
know.
little squash. Thank you. I am so, I'm so high in fashion. Yes. I am the skull.
Does that say anything under that?
It does say something. For, I don't
can't
know.
Read it. I see the 4.
It
Looks
says
like-
something.
I have no clue. I can't understand it.
It's psychedelic. I didn't know it had a message.
It says cover the bulge.
So what is that saying?
Wait a minute. Let me pour it down a little bit. I'm sure. I'm glad they can't see the. Hold your arms where they were. There you go. Now hold it up. Yeah, I can't read it.
Avoid
oh,
the
it's Japanese.
Asian letters. No slip.
Nip slip.
Okay, somebody interpret. Anybody?
It says I don't know Japanese.
Big pickle, is that what it means? Avoid the feta cheese. Okay, that's enough. I'd let this
Please
go
put
for a
that
while.
shut down. Hey, re-instrumental, hello. Says it was next to the diapers.
Here, let's look at the dock and there's the bay. It goes right into the Tampa Bay and then connects to the ocean. No, actually, that's called the sea, the Caribbean Sea. Actually, it's just a drainage pond, but it doesn't look too bad. Oh, if you want to talk later, here's how. Click that thing there, and it's a link to Discord. And I think there's even a link to my
Yes. There's
website on ricksarastar.com. Thank you for that added little link there. Appreciate it. Yes, it is very beautiful in appearance. If I go over the edge and do a close-up, then I can show you the scum on the
Don't
water.
do that.
Don't show the scum on the water.
Well, we can't see it from
And the
here.
couple bottles and cups that are in there. And my dog is still trying very hard to get to a lizard that keeps running around the tree. Holy shit, Patrick.
Garlic cookies?
Yeah, that's that stuff I think he had a little bit a couple weeks ago.
Oh, so it's not a real cookie.
No, it's a name.
Okay.
And it means it's very high in THC, and it's just from flour. That's not concentrate. Yes, he's getting baked.
Did you tell him about the peacock we saw?
Oh, we had a peacock here. At the same time, on the other side of the pond, we had a wood stork. And then we had the fairly regular visiting group of ibis. It's about,
They can only see this part of your head, right? Because you're.
but you heard me, right?
Puff, puff, pass.
It's time for a 420 break. Everybody, get your implement ready, whether it's electrical or a flame. 1, 2.
Puff it if you got it, Edna.
Very good. And no cough, hun.
Give it a minute.
I have a prescription based on orthopedic pain caused by degeneration of the discs in my back, causing compression of nerves.
He's tearing up that.
So my my orthopedist, Dr. Feelgood, what's he doing?
What'd you do?
Did he eat it?
I don't know.
He's all twisted around, then he's going to pull the light out. I think he just ate a lizard. I'm not shitting you. Dr. Benny Boombas. Yes. You're giving me my Rodney. Yes, I love Rodney Dangerfield. Of course. Rodney's got the kind of humor that I try to emulate. That's all I can do. I cannot match anything close to the king. of self-deprecation. Yes, I said deprecation. It is not a dirty word. Look it up. It doesn't mean what you think it is. My God, look it up on.
That's right, Lucy.
I'm just kidding. Of course, you all knew what it meant. Yeah, this is like
Hey, Roberto.
a Buddha Kush or something like that. Buddha Kush. So that's a indica dominant. Sam Kinison was okay, but Jimmy Rick, honestly, he made too much noise for me. He squealed like a frickin' banshee. And that was trying to be funny.
I like George Carlin.
I mean, couldn't he just say his lines like George Carlin? Very easy to understand his enunciation, and he was right on point every time. There's a lot of guys that were very quiet but hilarious. You know what I mean? They didn't have to be loud. But, I mean, not that I didn't laugh when I saw Kennison do the bits, but I had to turn the volume down. That's all I'm saying. Next. Well, Robin was a spaz. Robin Williams was the ultimate in just free dreaming, stream of consciousness. He would just get on a riff and he'd create multiple characters in his little riff out of nowhere. And it was just mind-numbing. I guess when he took his show on the road, maybe he did parts of it and he let them evolve and he could change the order or whatever. I don't know. Richard Pryor was epic. Definitely.
Oh, congratulations, Namal.
I mean, I liked, and I'll say it, no matter what happened later, I liked the comedy of Bill Cosby. When I was growing up, his stuff was on a LP. It cracked me up. Fat Albert and all the stories of that, and then eventually you had a cartoon series, and he was a TV actor in a couple different shows as like a detective character. And then, of course, he got his television series, 2 of them.
Oh, Red Fox, too.
Red Fox. Definitely good. What is, congratulations, Nirmal, for whatever good.
She goes, picks up her Kamade award tomorrow.
Oh! Namaste. I don't know if that's correct. I hope it was.
Hey, Naomi. Tim, hi.
Well, you know, better late than never, Nirmal, right? I got lost at the beach too, Patrick.
We lost.
Oh my God, Patrick. I don't know, kid. There's so many places for them to hide. Patrick was lost and he asked the cop who, that was hilarious. But I walked away from my family and I don't know who led me back, a cop or a lifeguard. I don't know exactly what.
He was going from blanket to blanket of the pretty girls.
That's what my mother said I did. Back then it would be like people would have blankets and some chairs, but the young kids, mostly they had blankets. So I'd be looking at the girls anywhere from teens up, you know.
Yeah, but you were too little, really.
I didn't know what it meant, but I thought they were pretty. I loved their smiles. They were wearing bikinis. They had those boobies. I'd loved them since I was a baby. didn't really do much with them at age 4. I think I was 4 at the time. But that didn't mean I still didn't enjoy laying my head against them and things like that. My precious bosoms that fed me as a child so long ago. Good day, glowing turtle. I can see by your icon picture thing, it's like the sun. It's so bright. I am glad you're here. Hey, anybody in here for the first time? First time you're participating live with a Cocktail Hour with Rick episode? If so, please let us know that you were here. Send us a message, an email with your name and mailing address to rick.adr@aol.com, and we have a gift for you. I hope that you will go through if you are a first timer. We just refilled our vault with prizes to give away. Yes, I know. I'm serious. So get yours today. Just write with your name and mailing address so we can
It's still on my radar
mail it to you.
But we've been busy getting stuff done before Mom gets down here, and we've been helping a friend who has a wedding coming up.
So
But I still kept it because I can get it on Netflix now that we got the TVs working.
yeah, so I've been saving any suggestions for video viewing on Netflix and Prime. That's the two we have.
We're not Roll Squad.
So if you have something you'd like to let us know about and think it's great,
Are you going to stay here with Mom?
And again-
You're going to go try and get...
Netflix or on Prime, please send us a note at the same email address, rick.adr@aol.com. Write with any comments, suggestions, just to say hi and you love our stuff, or if you have any concern about anything, I thought, I'd bring it up. I hope it never has to happen, God forbid, but we would deal with any concern like adults to your satisfaction, at least minimal satisfaction. I guarantee minimal satisfaction. There are levels. You could have maximal, medial, but I'm saying minimum satisfaction. But you will have minimum satisfaction when you get the gift. So please don't forget. We'll say this again during the program. A lot of people in here right now look like they may be return customers. And if you haven't clicked the like button by some chance, please do so. The procedure is basically you say leave chat, you click that, then you can click like, and then re-enter the chat. The magicians.
Hey, Scott.
I have no way to save this stuff. That's why I would love the email.
Yankee in the South, hello.
Yankee in the South?
Yep.
Well, we're kind of the
Lucy
same
says
thing.
Your subs have gone up again.
We're Mason-Dixons in the South.
Well, Mike, I will address any that you have. Though.
The little Johnny jokes. Yeah, little Johnny is the worst kid, isn't he? He really drives his teacher totally bonkers. And Valerie, a Yankee in the South. So, I get, you call me a Baltimorean, rather, in the South. I am guilty. He is a bad boy, or am I a bad boy? Where are the roaches, Steve? Waiting in any motel with less than 3 stars. And even with the 3 stars, you might have a roach. Oh, thank you, Naomi. Oh, that was a big one, huh, Bo? Don't knock over that sawhorse. You'll regret it. You're a Yankee? Yeah, I guess you are. I'm a Orioles fan and I'm a Tampa Bay Rays fan for baseball season. And now I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens, who are both 5-1 in their two divisions.
Tim wants to know if there's going to be a rain date for the Grunge show.
Yes, we're actually working on doing that. I was contacted by the people. Again, still very disappointed that happened, but I gave them suggestions back and forth, and I think that they're going to follow my suggestions, and that is to hire someone that they have found on their own, but they were going to let him just operate during the session, and I advised them, you really need him to help you set up everything. He knows this. He knows what you need. He'd be the best person for you. So retain him to get it going. And I'm hoping it's going to work. It would be in that same room that you got the little teeny snippet to see. And I will be happy to go back. And I'm guessing that could be Christmas time.
Lois
So,
Turtle said, been watching your back catalog with Dan Bell. Wonderful stuff.
thank you.
Make sure you subscribe to Rick's channel.
Yes, but definitely, please come on here and subscribe.
Supers.
Click the bell so you get notifications of live. Like for an initial comparison, I do Dirty Room Live too. And one of my Dirty Room Lives revealed one of the most crazy, horrible things ever. We used a coffee pot that was infested with little flies. It was glorious. So you can go to rickserrastore.com. That's my website. It has a merch location, and then it has links to all the other social media platform that I'm on, except for my new TikTok, Rick Serra on ADR. Or Rick Serra of ADR. I'm sorry, that's it. Rick Serra of ADR is my TikTok. So I have TikToked, I have Instagrammed, I have Facebooked. I hope that maybe you saw one of the messages. I don't know. But I'm putting it out there.
Lucy wants to know if you're doing any haunted attractions this Halloween.
Hadn't made any arrangements in advance. Could have been nice. It's a little late now. So I'm not thinking it's going to be happening. What is going to be happening though is I talked to friends so that I could have a place to do the Halloween show and feature one of the things you can buy, dunk Rick in the pool. So we will establish basically tip values for different things that you can have happen to me.
You better ask the people who own that pool
I've
first.
talked to them.
Oh, okay.
Well, I have to get a permanent verification from
G.
the only person that matters.
G.
G.
Okay.
So if G hasn't talked to M about this, then it may not actually happen. But if it has been discussed and approved by G, I'll have a place
Hey,
to
Mr.
dunk
Doggy
me.
Dog.
And then you'll be able to do other things like have a pie, a cream pie shoved in my face, shoot darts at me. Maybe we'll do water balloons can be thrown at me. We're going to think of different ways for you to make a donation, and you get the privilege of having whatever is on the menu happen to me. So that is going to be Friday, the October 29th, the Friday before
That's right.
Halloween.
Cemetery Ridge, cream pie.
So it could be everything, dunk, Rick, etc. I don't know of any time change right now. I'm just going to say it's the same time. We'll see if that gets modified.
Say dunk Rick in the toilet.
Dunk Rick in a toilet. Well, you can pretend it is a toilet. But if we get a little cardboard thing and put it in front of the steps, and then I just go up, and then the camera comes on me, and you show me, and you show this like toilet, and I'm like, no, it's, forget it, it's too much. We can't handle all this stuff. It's too many moving parts. But that's the basic idea. That was a fan suggestion,
Yes, it was.
and we still haven't deleted his
I
email.
don't delete fan email.
Yes,
I put it in.
it
the
ends up
folder.
in the fan mail. Yes, we save the fan mail and we put it in its own folder. Darlene will dress up for Halloween. I will, and Bo will. And if she's willing to appear, my mother will. We will all be in costume at some point in
You
time.
might want to describe what you mean by a cream pie.
It's going to be a paper plate piled high with whipped cream. And then it'll be smashed in my face. How is that? Yes, that's what it is.
What's a swirly, Mr. Doggy Dog?
A swirly, that's a semen, one sperm. No?
I don't know. Yeah, I will enjoy the cream pie.
Yeah, she'll definitely, there'll be cream pie in my hair, in my ears,
Oh,
down
swirly
my
is when
neck.
you flush somebody's head in the toilet.
That's a cream pie?
A swirly.
Oh. I'll wash it myself. I don't think I need that method to get the stuff off of me. And thank you, J-Tam. Sorry we didn't acknowledge your tip. Thank you very much. So we have 53 likes, 64 in the room. Glad you're here. We always love to host. And I'm looking at the lighting as the sun is starting. It's
You're looking pretty good. You're a little pink, but not much. That's right, Shaylee. That's what they say.
here we are. So if the schedule still goes through as planned, I should be taping another podcast with Dan this evening about 9:30. And
guess what I found out
just now.
just now? Hi, Vicarish. Hello. The lawn is back. Yeah, the lawn's been doing.
Yeah, the lawn's been good, but you know what we don't have? The fountain is off because a part is needed to fix the motor, which they just replaced a year ago. And this went bad, and they're waiting for it. And unfortunately, it's not that it's not too expensive. The part is somewhere on a floating carrier of containers, somewhere in a sea, somewhere.
Sean Arm's in the room.
Hey, Sean! Yeah, well, this is more impressive than when I would pee. My little squirt really wouldn't be
Oh,
very...
believe me, he puts a fountain on a couple times a week. In the middle of the night, instead of walking up the steps, he walks out the door.
My leg has been killing me. I don't go swimming that, no. It's not that nice. Oh, here we are. Yes. Rick's public urination coming up now again. Jimmy Rick loves that. I could get a misdemeanor. Do you realize that? So please stop talking about this on this show. The police may come here and arrest me.
Everything else you talk about, and I can't talk about you coming out and peeing in the middle of the night. Yes, I can.
There are certain things. Well, it's not that, Tim. No, Tim.
way, Tim.
No, that's a little strange. That's what Dan likes, not me. You're talking about Dan Bell. He loves that. He loved his men to pee on him.
Oh, don't go there.
He would lie back in the tub and go, "Okay, begin." And
Hey, Silver Stacks.
so they would make designs and move it around so it'd be like circles, diamonds, swirls. No! Ah!
There's your golden shower.
She literally put water in her straw and just blew it on me. Look at the drops on my glasses.
There's plenty more where that came from.
I'm going to be soaking wet by the end of the show. I can see that coming now. So this is kind of a preview to what you might see on Halloween or pre-Halloween
And
show.
is that a Halloween cleansing?
Yes, that was wet T-shirt party. Oh no, Rabe,
Oh, that's good.
really? All right, Rabe, great. So Rabe was just doing some urban exploring, innocently, not causing or not meaning to cause any trouble. And a neighbor noted that he was in the dwelling and saw him
Hi, Joanne.
and must have reported the activity to the police. And he's still waiting to hear from the police, but still no call. So I hope that it isn't premature to think it's not going to be a call. I hope. If there is a call, I hope that it isn't going to mean that you'll be incarcerated for any period of time. Maybe you can do weekends. That's what I'm going to ask for.
I have to go turn the oven on. So watch yourself for 2 minutes. Be good.
All right.
I mean it.
All right. Do you see your son
Yes, I see it.
right there?
I see it.
Okay. Well, the thing is, I have to know where he is too. I got all of this responsibility of keeping an eye on Bo, and now keeping the show going at the same time. I don't know if I can continue. I'm fine. I'm fine. No, JT. And JT, at the first second after Darlene has closed the door, utters Sandy. Yes, Normal. That, of course, is what you would expect. Let's talk about farts.
CNC, he cannot go wild. I'm back already.
Don't touch the screen. Okay, Tim. Now's your chance to go wild. Thank you, Loopsy
No.
Oopsie.
Go. Back over here. Go.
Nothing happened. She's back already.
That's right.
I didn't have a chance to even think about what I might do. Gosh, she is on me like a sergeant.
Shit.
Like a sergeant. So we got the floor replaced after a soft spot was repaired in my mother's bedroom. But that didn't mean that the room was ready to go. It meant that now we had to move everything into the bedroom and then put together the bed, which everything else didn't need any assembly. Putting drawers back into a chest is the only thing, of course, I had to do. Well, I discovered that when I put the frame up against the headboard, the hole was not at the right elevation, and I realized why that was. The carpet. Apparently, when this was put in, the padding, when it was strong and still new, held the carpet up about a half of an inch. So I had to re-drill holes to put the bolts in and through the frame to the headboard. No big deal, I got it done, but so I was part of the whole putting the room back together, but we did it.
Bed still has to be made. I can do that tomorrow.
So Christopher Grimm has something to say. I just thought of some soft foods
Hey, Al.
except ice cream that you can have after surgery. Yes, yogurt, cottage cheese, pudding,
Bo.
apple sauce. Don't forget, if not ice cream, sherbet or Italian ice. Yes,
Mashed potatoes, that's true.
mashed potatoes or sweet potato.
Swanson Bronson
Sweet
Johnson.
potatoes. When you mash them up with some butter, they usually are very, they're called dental soft. They don't require much more than your tongue to push the food into your mouth. That's what it's called, dental soft.
How do you say P-O-T-I-Q?
You're welcome. Potique.
Oh, okay. Potique's in the room. Romeo's lover. Hello
Potique, hi, Romeo's lover. Just ground up everything. Everybody ate sort of stuff like, oh, I know, Romeo's lover. Here's just a little thing I did. I really didn't have much authority unless the stuff was horrible. But I would ask them how they made the puree to verify the number of portions.
Mom said ask potato what your shirt says.
Oh. That's a good idea.
Come closer. You can't really see it that clearly.
Hey, potato, can you make tails of that? Heads?
The first thing is a 4.
Huh? 4, yeah.
Okay, you've shown it enough.
All right. So, do you know what it says? If you do, why don't you watch that clip over and over again, or try to stop a still, interpret it, and send me your guess as to what it says at rick.adr at AOL.com. I'm running out of saying that. I'll have to make a new one. Now, rick.adr is all we have at AOL.com, and it's good enough. Yes, it is. It's good enough. It will suffice. You like heads? I like tails. Okay, what's up now? Okay, another green one, Christopher. Also, I learned from watching a video about recovery from wisdom teeth removal. On day 2, drink a lot of fluids,
It is very blurry.
but not through a straw because you don't want to accidentally inhale liquid into your lungs and create a pneumonia.
Hello, Brazil.
So, when your mouth is numb and you can't control everything like you do when it's out of its state of anesthesia, and you're able to sit upright and not be slouched, you know. But yes, straws always carry that danger of solid aspiration.
I think
Yeah,
you
people.
meant dry socket, Jimmy Rick.
Oh, dry socket. Oh. Well, you don't want a dry socket. I had a little device they gave me that you would fill with water, and it had a curved end, and you could just irrigate water all around the area where it
I
was
think so too, potato.
where this the area was that was affected and where the stitches are. A syringe of type, yes. So we have an odd little bird over here. He makes a different kind of a sound.
Maria Adamson.
Maria?
Hi, Rick. I'm watching from New Zealand.
New Zealand.
It's 11:50 a.m. Wednesday here.
Well, hey, good morning to you. It's Morning with Rick.
Gary Bubba Booey, hello there.
Glad to have you. Are you new to this? Is it your first time watching us live? If it is, we've said this before, anybody,
And Jamal's been putting that up too.
if it's your first time, we want you to tell us, hi, I'm so-and-so, my mailing address is blah, 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 my first time watching you, you're such a great host, you're a national treasure, you're sexy as hell, your wife is so nice and sweet, you're
She's a Patreon
whatever.
member.
Oh, you are?
need to join Rick's channel too,
It's
Marie.
it's a free click to subscribe here. It's not Patreon. There's no Patreon yet. It's just subscribers and some tips. But just viewers. The more viewers I have, the more pennies I make. And that adds up to, I might even make $5 on some of these videos. But if my numbers got larger, instead of that, it would be even like $100 if I had 100,000 fans.
What are you talking about?
Trying to illustrate, you don't make a lot of money on YouTube, just on your videos. I don't have a dry socket. I keep moisturizer on it.
Somebody wants to know,
What?
what was the last movie you saw in the theater?
Would have been the Beltway. Because that's the only place we would go to.
I cannot remember.
I don't know.
I'm actually thinking the last movie I saw was A Star Is Born.
No, we
The
saw.
new one.
No, we saw movies after that.
We did?
Yeah.
That's
Definitely.
The week when I was.
I think it was a Ryan Reynolds movie, the last thing we saw. That's my feeling. My guess.
Could have been. Oh, he's taking a sabbatical.
That's what he says. But he just did a Christmas time movie
Yeah,
with
I read
Will
that.
Ferrell. So let's see how that comes. And he has his own cell phone company.
What?
Yes, he does.
Ryan Reynolds?
Yes.
Where'd you read that?
I saw the advertisements with him in them. Kind of pretty much.
Or is he just doing an ad for?
No,
something?
it's his company.
Bo, where are you going?
Yeah. They're all doing it. You know, Clooney has his own.
He
And
has liquor.
a liquor, that's right. Well, Aykroyd has
Liquor.
vodka, and he's on haunted hospitals. And Shatner is still busier than any of them, and he's 90. Think about that. I know, really? Right? Yeah, I've never had this Crystal Skull vodka. Yeah, it is mint, I think. I think Mint is the name of his cell phone service. Ryan Reynolds.
I use the old people's cell phone service.
Yes, we just use Consumer Cellular. We get a $5 a month off coupon
No, it's not
from
that much off.
AARP. Yeah, I think that William Shatner is very great. I would be humbled if he would somehow learn of my cocktail hour and that he would actually watch. And then leave a comment, just one comment, just to let me know that he had watched it. Hopefully it's a positive, but whatever, just to get a comment.
No, Scott, doesn't it have big buttons?
What are we talking about now? Something dirty?
The phones with Consumer Cellular does not have big buttons.
Oh, the phones are, yes, they're 3 times as big, and they have large buttons and a big red one at the bottom
Right,
in the
Wes?
middle. And they're also interactive. Wrong button. Wrong button again. Wrong button again. Wrong button again.
All right, Rick.
Put it down for 5 minutes and look for your cheat sheet. Anybody have an older adult American family member who has issues with technology like the cell phone, the internet, both? My mother does too. She did very well up to the typewriter. Even did well with the chalkboard and the chalk. And then she did well with the abacus.
Oh, stop. Good thing she's not listening.
She might be.
No, she'd say something.
And she had,
Yeah, we just found that out the other day, Jimmy Rick.
what's that?
That the Michael Myers mask
Yes.
was actually a Shatner mask. Who are we talking to?
I forget who that was.
It might have been next to it. Who is
Oh.
that? Is that Cooper? Is that Cooper?
Is it somebody who wants to keep popping in?
Hmm?
Is it somebody in a costume again?
No, he's walking Cooper.
Oh, really? I didn't see him go by yet.
Hey, over
Oh, he went that way.
there. Yeah, he didn't come this way.
I see. So, my friend,
Hey, Don, hello there.
my friend M
That's right, Cooper the Pooper.
does come by at times. You never know, even on motorcycle, apparently. Yeah, it was a Harley Davidson. And Darlene is going to get a ride on that one day,
Yeah,
supposedly.
I'll believe that when it happens.
I know.
I'll get a ride. I got a ride from
A stranger.
a stranger. That was fun.
Yes, you did. You did very well with
That
that.
was really fun.
And then we had that ghostly, I don't know what the heck it was, thing that came here the other night.
Friday.
That was certainly a strange visitor. Came to save the day, I don't know what, but Some people actually were a little uncomfortable with this thing in the background.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I guess most people knew it was probably just some kind of a joke or something, but yeah, it was actually a yard sign with a skull and something else. He picked up the whole sign, was holding the post that, holds it up in the air and held it up in
Yeah, it
front
was
of him.
funny.
That's what he did, yeah. He
Well,
he's
that's
he's a
great
crazy
radio.
son of a bitch. He keeps me really pushing me to stay up with him. I'm supposed to be so funny. The Mike is very funny.
M is very funny.
Oh, forget what I just said.
Just
M.
keep on going.
M. It's
I wish I
funny.
could understand what you're putting up there, Brazil.
I was wondering why you got so worried, and then I realized what you said. It got me. I'm like, oh no, I'm so stupid. I can't. And Dan, I do that to him, and he has to edit the podcast. Sometimes I do it just for
And
fun
I can still type like 60 words a minute.
to make him have to edit it. I know. Well, I'm so bad.
Okay, I gotta go put our dinner in.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be listening.
All right. We got a half an hour more here. Don't you
It
disappear.
takes 45 minutes.
Oh. All right.
I'm listening.
All right. Goodbye. Love you. I was trying to make it echo because she had her phone on, but it didn't work. Yes, they called me Rooster at work, so I will wear a rooster mask for Halloween. That I like it. What else we got here? Well, I don't know what that meant about a remote. I have a friend who likes the sound of old ringing phones. Dan Bell actually bought a totally reconditioned old phone, he described it as from 1920s, rewired, ready to work, and he could not get a landline where he lives or the office area. And so he has this phone, which has some kind of crazy great ring, and it's a rotary phone, but it's a very early version of a rotary phone. It's the type that sits on a table. It's not a wall mount. No, it's not a candlestick phone. It actually is a fairly meaty phone. If you know about the Bell telephone design, ultimately that very plain government looking phone, the Bell phone basically, it looked like that, just an old prototype version, you might seemingly think, looking at that compared to one that was, say, from the 70s, the 80s. Here in Mexico, the magazines used to promote wallpapers and ringtones that you could buy through Tesco. Yes, that's true. So,
How did that
yeah.
happen? Shaylee, Western Electric. Right, Dan?
It's supposed to be very low voltage. I don't know about Australia's voltage, but yeah, Western Electric, exactly, Dan. In fact, I ended up working for an environmental consulting company, and we did an assessment
Got
of
your email, Alexander.
a Western Electric facility in Baltimore for post decommissioning so that it could be redeveloped as multiple spaces for rent. So I was like collecting dust samples and doing other similar activities as we were accumulating data. then just a
Well, I'm glad
couple
they
years
missed you,
later,
Julie.
I end up working in the same complex of buildings for a state agency here in Maryland. Yeah, and I had, how would I know that that's what would happen? But so that was pretty crazy. I took rolls of this twine, this black twine that was all over the place. I must have gotten 6 big uh, rolls of it. That was left as just scrap to get rid of. And I took them home. We used it for tying up plants for years, my dad and I. We used that stuff up for probably a decade. Dad was a very big gardener, and I was kind of at first told I will be doing this, but then I actually learned to enjoy it. Yeah, 240 volts, but a telephone,
It almost hit her on the head.
wow.
It was like up on a cupboard door, open it, just missed her head.
Yeah, loopsy oopsie, I know. That's the one I'd like as well. Or, because I'd have that for somebody. Or I'd have, that's horrible for Dan's ringtone. For Darlene, it would go, oh, your sweet wife is ringing. Oh. Something like that. Something very soothing and lovely. Just like her. I'm kissing you, birdies.
That was a loud one.
As it was.
They don't like your whistling.
Friago, Friago. Is that what you would say?
Bird is saying, back off.
The bird is singing. Speaking of singing, anybody looked at my Tic Tacs?
Tic tac.
TikToks? I put up several new TikTok shorts.
But do we have any birthdays in the room?
And yes, that shows Alexander Wedland how much of a boomer I am. Rick's Tic Tacs. Thank you, Third Martian. So
Hey, K1-ish.
I have a very easy screen name to remember. Rick Serra of ADR. On TikTok. Yes. And it's connected to my Instagram of what is it? Sarah.Rick.
I
Sarah.Rick.
don't follow Rick anywhere except here.
And if you don't know, just go to ricksarahstar.com and you'll see it. The bottom half of the page are icons. They're links to my social media empire.
Oh, God.
And of course, Rick Serra Star is the website, which actually you can also order t-shirts.
We've sold like 3 in the past 2
And we
weeks.
sold like 10% of the total number of shirts we ever sold were just sold in the last 2 days. The excellence. And hello, Steven Seabode. Yeah, I just said Tic Tacs instead of TikTok, Steve. So
Tic Tac will be a good one.
I'm really hi there, Pam. So we're looking forward to seeing you. I hope that's still going to hold up.
Yeah, I think it's the end of November.
Is it? It was pushed a little longer?
No, I think that's what it was.
Okay. Are you going to be down here Thanksgiving? Pam?
She'll be back here.
You should,
Master Z, hello there.
All right, let me see this. I think that's good. The lighting,
It'll be after Thanksgiving.
now the lighting is starting to be more,
Pink.
is it good?
It's all right, but you still look pink. You look like you have a sunburn.
You see that light?
If I hear that voice over on Chitcock one more time.
Hey,
Yes,
if you could look at the light
yes.
and stand up, help me out. I'm gonna have you do my
You're gonna have
roadie.
me touch your
All right,
toes.
hold the light at the same angle. Don't let it move. See the little bottom flip? No, on the light, there's a piece of metal. Yeah, push it up. Not the whole thing, just that. Not all the way. Back some more. Back some more. That was a little too far. Like straight. Like straight. Okay, do the same thing on that one.
This one I can barely reach.
I know that's good. 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 Now let's see how that ended up.
Didn't make much difference.
I think it's less hot. I think it's what I look like. I think the
Hey,
colors
Joe.
are very good.
No, it's not.
You
had
see
it
the
last time.
you see the teal
Yeah.
picnic bench. You see the croton. You see the green
I painted that bench
bush
last
here.
year.
I don't know what it's called. It's crazy.